Hey, good morning. Sorry about that. Hold on. Sorry about the mic. Good morning from the office. Tuesday morning, right? Hold on just a minute. I know I had plenty of time. I should have been able to get ready, right? But I want to make sure I turn these phones off so I don't get any interruptions during the show. Made a lot of notes, so we got to get that going. Hey, I hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day weekend. I hope in your celebrations of a 3-day weekend you took the time to remember the fallen that gave all so that I could be here this morning. And so you could enjoy the freedom that you enjoy, okay? So you can enjoy that freedom. I'm trying to clean up. I spilled coffee like a minute ready to go on the show. So let's get started. Tuesday morning, we are back. Glad to be here. And good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And let's show Josh how they can contact the show at any time. There you go, Chief at FetcherNews.com. And there is the phone number. You can text me or call anytime. That's a 24/7 news hotline, and also you can email me, text me if you ever want to be on the show, or while the show's going on, text me and let me know you agree or disagree with something. There are all the social media ways you can follow the show. So moving right along, we've got a lot to do. I want to ask a question. Now at 9 o'clock, first of all, at 9 o'clock, we're going to start part one. And we're going to start part one of what we call our series of Blue Ridge Blighted Property Ordinance. And this is an interesting 36-page ordinance by the city of Blue Ridge. And I'll tell you what, I'm bringing it up now at 8 o'clock because you really... No matter what city you're in America, no matter where you're at in America, this is happening to you, okay? And it's not happening in Atlanta. I mean, these cities are so far gone. I mean, their ship has sailed, okay? It's not happening in Chicago. There again, this is happening in small towns, okay? And it all started under the guise of revitalization of small towns where the big box stores took, you remember, out on the bypass? Everything moved out on the bypass and downtown died. Well, this created quite an opportunity for some people. But anyhow, the city of Blue Ridge introduced a 36-page, and we can only do a little at a time, okay, a 36-page document that they want to, okay. Now they want to have 2 readings of this and then vote on it, 36 pages. And so we're going to go into that, and it's called, all right, it's actually, the name of it is Blue Ridge Blighted Property Ordinance, 9 o'clock. I promise 9 o'clock. I don't know how long. You know how I am. I don't know how long it'll last, but it's something we want to talk about at 9 o'clock. So bear with me there. Why did the President of the United States... Now, wait a minute, Josh. Why did the President of the United States go to Japan? I don't know. But before we start today's show, there's two things I want to do, all right? Number 5, Bill Buckner died, 69 years old. He died, and we all know what he is remembered most for. Red Sox first baseman Bill Buckner died. Number 5. Play the video, Josh. Let's see if you can remember 1986 Game 6.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Okay, folks, first of all, it's very unusual for me to use the word hate. Put Buckner's picture back up if you can remember which one it was. It's very unusual for me to use the word hate. It is. I just don't come on the show and do that. I hate the Red Sox. I mean, what is the word loathe, right? It's very, very few and far in between. I don't even like the word loathe, just pronouncing it, but I loathe them, hate them, despise them. Wish the worst on the Red Sox. Sorry, I knew I would get emotional. But Bill Buckner is not the reason they lost the 1986 World Series. He actually is a good guy. He was a good baseball player. He's not Hall of Fame material to me, but in the grand scheme of Major League Baseball, this guy was a good guy. He wasn't on the tabloid front page day in and day out. He is most remembered for Game 6 of the World Series, 1986, Game 6, with the Mets and the Red Sox. I think at this time the Red Sox hadn't won a World Series 78 years or whatever. And the curse of the great Bambino, Babe Ruth, the New York Yankees curse on the Red Sox. So they're playing 1986. They're in the World Series. They are in the 10th inning. They are leading. Buckner makes this play. The Red Sox win the World Series. Okay? And they're playing deep because they don't want anything out of the infield. Okay? They want nothing out of the infield. And as what Buckner says, they're playing deep. He wants nothing out of the infield. Mookie Wilson comes up. It's the 10th inning. He hits this slow roller down first. Buckner charges it. It goes through the legs. It rolls out in the outfield. Boom. Ray Knight comes in. The Mets win. Now, the lead that was blown before this play, nobody talks about. The reasons why the Red Sox are in the 10th inning, nobody talks about. Okay? That's it. Now, I will always say, and people will always, if the ball rolls through your legs, you will be referred to as Bill Buckner. You got Bucknered, okay? I understand that. I get it. But you know what? The guy did not lose the 1986 World Series because not many, when Mookie Wilson hit that down first base and it went through his legs, and next thing you know, Ray Knight is in and the Mets win Game 6. Again, nobody talks about having to go to the 10th inning, what took them there. And nobody talks about Game 7 where the Red Sox, the Red Sox were up 3 runs. Bill Buckner had nothing to do with Game 7 when the Red Sox were up 3 runs and the Mets came back from a 3-run deficit to go on to win Game 7 and the World Series in 1986. Overall, and I'm going to tell you, this is a stretch. I've never defended a Red Sox player. Never have, okay? All right, his overall batting average, okay, was 289. His RBIs, he had 1,208 RBIs. He had 183 stolen bases, all right? 183 stolen bases, 1,200. And here is the one that nobody talks about that much. This guy in his career had 1,215 home runs. All right? 1,215 home runs. He played, all right? He played from 1969 all the way up to 1990, okay? 1990. From 69 to 90. 22 years the guy played Major League Baseball. That's kind of unheard of now. And 2,715 hits, 289 lifetime batting average, 1,208 RBIs, and 183 stolen bases. That's the best I can do for a Red Sox. But, hey, the guy died 69. I wanted to give him his due. That was over the top, wasn't it, Josh? That was over the top. I mean, that was a big leap for me to do that. You know it.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Okay, now let's go on to Bart Starr. Okay? I know this is not a sports show, damn it, but just relax, okay? Just relax. Now, number one, this is the first, and I wanted to do this for a reason. This is the first actual memory, and I'm pretty positive this is on a Bart Starr trading card. This is probably the earliest memory I have, okay, of Bart Starr, the Green Bay Packers, all right? He really brought the quarterback position around to the modern day. I mean, before Joe Namath or Dan Marino or Tom Brady, this guy right here, Bart Starr, that is the vision I remember as a kid, the earliest one. And here is number 2 on Bart Starr. Number 2. What a great coach. I mean, when you look at number 15, Bart Starr, and you look at Vince Lombardi, some people are going to get mad at me, but you look at Tom Brady and Belichick, okay? This is the first amazing coach, one of the greatest coaches to ever live. I know Belichick, it's a big argument, and Bart Starr, his quarterback, and you look at today, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Anyhow, let's play the video on Bart Starr and give him his respect this morning also.
The difference this afternoon was the passing of Bart Starr.
Pumps once, fires up the middle, the pass is complete to Boyd Dollar for the touchdown. Seconds remaining, 17 to 14. Takes the snap. He's got the quarterback sneak, and he's in for the touchdown, and the Packers are out in front. And the Green Bay Packers are going to be world champions.
Back to me. So I understand some of you tune in, and this is not a sports show, and you're very upset that I took 10 minutes of this morning to talk about Bart Starr and talk about Bill Buckner, but you know, what the hell, I don't care. It's what I do, right? No, all right, folks. All right, so moving right along from my morning tributes, Bart Starr passed away at 85 years old, and Green Bay Packers, first memories I have, those are the first memories I have, period, of NFL football is Bart Starr, and very young, starting to hear his name and seeing that picture. And God knows the Cowboys love Bart Starr, right? Cowboy fans. Now, that being said, there's a couple things I want to talk about this morning. Why would the media... Sorry, let me get back to where I was at. I was getting my pictures up. Why would Democrat candidates, okay? Why would Democrat candidates, and show me number 16. 16. Why would all 22, we don't have time, so let's put a couple up. There's Klobuchar. Senator McCain compared Trump to dictators, and that's what she's doing. They're doing anything to get this right here. They're doing anything they can to get some airtime, to get their name mentioned in any way whatsoever. So why would any... Wait a minute, I got a text. I had to look at it. Okay, so why would any... And give me number... Let me do this. 19. There is... He's creating a club We'll go over that in a minute, okay? There's Buttigieg, and let's just throw up Bernie, and then we'll stop there for a second, okay? Or no, let's go to number 39. There's Biden, right? All right, Trump backs Kim Jong-un over Biden. We will get to that in a minute. And where is Bernie? I know I have Bernie here somewhere. Okay, Bernie, number 47. Trump backs Kim Jong-un over Biden. They went to everyone. Why would a Democrat presidential candidate waste any of their money on doing opposition research? The media does their opposition research. I'm serious. They do all the opposition research they can. They run the narrative for them. And they have nothing. And you can prove they have nothing at all. They're a nervous wreck. I told you this Thursday, okay? I told you this Thursday. They are absolutely a nervous wreck. Here's number 48, CNN. Christine Roma, right? Or Roma, as I think her name is. Trump backs Kim Jong-un over Biden. Calls former VP low IQ individual while misspelling his name. Okay, this is what they have. They have nothing. Nothing at all. Okay? They are in such a loss. They don't know which way to turn.